Have you noticed that in times of delay, whenever you find yourself being delayed, in times of delay, we self-expose what's in our heart. We tattle on ourselves. In times of delay, we self-expose what is in our hearts, like grumbling, a feeling of desperation for control, fear. I saw a quote this week that says, patience is not simply the ability to wait, it's how you behave while you're waiting. And by that I mean passive-aggressive sighing. Okay, maybe not the last part. Let's strike that. But I mean, the other part is true. Patience is not simply the ability to wait, it's how you behave while you're waiting. Today, let's talk about who we are when we're waiting. Because patience isn't just a handy tool for ourselves. It turns out it's also a God-given grace for all the rest of the people around us. There is no greater story to learn about patience than the one about the wandering Israelites. In the Hebrew Bible, the story of the Exodus is one of liberation, it's one of divine intervention, and it is the beginnings of an extraordinary formation of a covenantal relationship between God and the Israelites. Now, this extraordinary formation, though, it required more than just passing through the parted waters of the Red Sea. We learn about this in Exodus 13. I just want to read some of these verses to us today to help us to engage in this story, to understand what was happening, because sometimes we think we've got it all figured out, we're ready, but God says, hang on, I see something you don't. So hear now the word of God. When Pharaoh let the people go, God didn't lead them by way of the land of the Philistines, even though that was the shorter route. God thought, if the people have to fight and face war, they will run back to Egypt. So God led the people by the roundabout way of the Red Sea desert. The Israelites went up out of the land of Egypt ready for battle. The word of God for the people of God. You know, God didn't take the shortest route to what they called the promised land. God led them the longer way to shape them, not just deliver them. Did you notice there the last sentence? The Israelites went up out of the land of Egypt ready for battle. And yet God said, if you do that, it's not going to end well. Sometimes God knows something that we don't about what's ahead.